For far too long, society has pushed a narrow definition of beauty. We've been fed images and ideals that favor one particular look, usually slim, toned, or conventionally perfect. But this limited view ignores the incredible diversity of human bodies. Beauty is not one size fits all. It comes in countless shapes, sizes, and forms, and every single one of those is valid and worthy of celebration. When we talk about beauty, many immediately think of physical appearance. But beauty also includes the qualities you carry within yourself. Being strong doesn't just mean having muscles or physical power. It also means emotional resilience, kindness, and the ability to support others. Similarly, softness is often misunderstood as weakness, but it is actually a form of quiet strength. Being compassionate, gentle, and open-hearted is beautiful in its own right. Curves tell stories of uniqueness and femininity for many, and they have been celebrated throughout history in art and culture. Slimness, too, carries its own elegance and grace. Neither is superior to the other. They are simply different expressions of beauty. What matters is embracing your natural form rather than trying to force yourself into a societal ideal that doesn't fit. Beauty standards differ wildly across cultures and time periods. What one culture prizes as beautiful may be different in another. This teaches us that beauty is deeply subjective and culturally shaped, not a fixed rule. By recognizing and appreciating this diversity, we open ourselves to a richer, more inclusive understanding of what it means to be beautiful. When we allow society's narrow definitions to dominate our thinking, we begin to compare ourselves harshly to others and feel inadequate. This comparison erodes our confidence and blinds us to our own unique beauty. Understanding that beauty is diverse helps us break free from these destructive comparisons and see ourselves through a lens of acceptance and love. Embracing the diversity of beauty means accepting yourself fully, whether you identify as strong or soft, curvy or slim. This self-acceptance is transformative because it empowers you to show up authentically in the world without shame or fear. When you embrace your true self, you radiate confidence and inspire others to do the same. By embracing and celebrating all forms of beauty, we can help reshape the cultural narrative to be more inclusive, compassionate, and truthful. This shift not only benefits individuals, but also creates a society where everyone feels valued and seen. Recognizing that all body types and traits are beautiful in their own way is the first step in building a world where everyone can thrive and shine. Many people think of strength only in physical terms, muscles, endurance, or toughness. But strength goes far beyond what the eyes can see. True strength includes emotional resilience, mental toughness, and the ability to stand firm in your values even when life gets tough. It's about how you handle setbacks, how you support others, and how you keep moving forward no matter what. Softness is often mistaken for weakness, but nothing could be further from the truth. Being soft means having the courage to be vulnerable, to open your heart, and to express empathy and kindness. This emotional strength requires more bravery than many realize because it means trusting others and yourself in ways that can sometimes lead to pain or rejection. Strength and softness are not opposites. They are complementary qualities that together form a balanced and powerful human being. The strongest people are often those who can balance firm boundaries with deep compassion, toughness with tenderness. This balance is a form of beauty that society often overlooks, but is critical to authentic strength. Many of the most inspiring leaders and changemakers throughout history embody this multifaceted strength. They show up powerfully in the world, not by shutting down their emotions or hiding their vulnerability, but by embracing all parts of themselves fully. This authenticity is what makes their strength resonate deeply with others. By broadening our understanding of strength, we free ourselves from unrealistic expectations and self-judgments. You don't have to be tough all the time or suppress your softer side to be respected or successful. Instead, you can cultivate a strength that includes kindness, patience, and emotional intelligence, qualities that enrich your life and relationships. This kind of strength also encourages a healthier culture where people feel safe expressing their true selves. When we honor softness alongside strength, we create spaces where vulnerability is valued and support is mutual. This makes communities stronger and individuals more resilient. Ultimately, recognizing that strength is multifaceted allows us to appreciate the full spectrum of human experience. It invites us to celebrate not only the muscles and grit, but also the heart and soul that make us whole. This understanding empowers us to live more balanced, authentic, and beautiful lives. Society often tells us how we should look, how we should behave, and what kind of beauty is acceptable. These messages come from media, advertising, peer pressure, and even family traditions. But these rules are not universal truths. They are constructed standards that change over time and culture. When we blindly accept these molds, we limit ourselves and our potential. Trying to fit into a mold that doesn't reflect who you truly are creates stress and dissatisfaction. It's like wearing shoes that don't fit. You can walk, but you're uncomfortable and restricted. When you chase someone else's idea of beauty or worth, you lose sight of your own unique qualities and strengths. This not only harms your self-esteem, but also dims the light you were meant to shine in the world. Rejecting societal molds means choosing to define beauty on your own terms. It's about trusting your own sense of value and worth, regardless of what others say. This is a bold act of self-love and rebellion against the narrow standards imposed by society. It frees you to be your authentic self without fear of judgment or rejection. When you break free from these molds, you open yourself up to a richer, more fulfilling experience of life. You begin to celebrate what makes you different instead of trying to hide it. Your individuality becomes your power, and your confidence grows. You inspire others to do the same, creating a ripple effect that challenges the status quo. This process is not always easy. It requires courage to stand against social pressures and sometimes face criticism or misunderstanding. But the reward is immense, living authentically and freely. The more people reject unrealistic molds, the more society's narrow definitions of beauty begin to lose their power. It's also important to recognize how these molds affect different people in different ways, based on gender, race, age, and culture. Rejecting them means advocating for inclusivity and respect for all forms of beauty and identity. It means standing up not just for yourself, but for others who may be marginalized by these narrow standards. Ultimately, rejecting societal molds is about reclaiming your personal power. It's an invitation to live boldly as your true self, to embrace your body and spirit exactly as they are, and to celebrate the beautiful diversity of humanity in all its forms. Authenticity means showing up as your true self, without masks or pretense. It's about being honest with who you are, what you feel, and what you believe. When you live authentically, you align your inner world with your outer actions, and that creates a powerful sense of integrity and confidence. Many people spend a lifetime trying to fit in or please others, hiding parts of themselves in the process. This creates inner conflict and drains energy because you're constantly fighting against your own nature. But when you embrace authenticity, you free yourself from this struggle and allow your natural strengths and beauty to shine. Authenticity is not just about being truthful with yourself. It's also about being brave enough to show that truth to the world. This takes courage because it means risking judgment, rejection, or misunderstanding. But the reward is genuine connection. When you are authentic, you attract people who appreciate the real you, not a version shaped by fear or expectation. Living authentically creates a deep sense of self-respect and self-love. When you honor your own truth, you send a message to yourself and others that you value who you are. This confidence radiates outward and influences every area of your life, from relationships to career to your overall happiness. Moreover, authenticity inspires others. When people see you embracing your unique beauty and truth, it encourages them to do the same. It creates a ripple effect of empowerment and courage that can transform communities and cultures over time. In a world that often promotes conformity, authenticity stands out as a revolutionary act. It challenges the status quo and invites others to question the limiting beliefs they may have accepted. By living your truth boldly, you become a beacon of possibility and hope for others seeking to do the same. Ultimately, authenticity is power because it connects you to your deepest purpose and allows you to live a life that feels meaningful and fulfilling. When you are true to yourself, you embody a beauty and strength that no external standard can ever define or take away. Self-love is the foundation of everything: your confidence, your relationships, your happiness. When you truly love and accept yourself, you set a powerful example for others to do the same. It's not selfish, it's essential. Because how you treat yourself shapes how others treat you and influences the energy you bring into the world. Many people struggle with self-love because of the messages they've received of not being good enough or needing to change to be accepted. These limiting beliefs hold us back from stepping into our full potential and living with joy. But when you choose to love yourself as you are, you break free from those chains and open up new possibilities. Self-love creates a ripple effect. When you feel worthy and confident, you naturally inspire those around you to see their own worth. Your example encourages others to embrace their unique beauty and strengths. This is how movements of positive change begin. One person's courage to love themselves becomes a beacon for others. Loving yourself also makes you more resilient. Life will always have challenges, but when your foundation is strong, you can navigate those obstacles with grace and strength. You don't rely on external validation to feel okay. Your worth comes from within, which makes you unstoppable. The power of self-love extends beyond the individual. When communities and societies embrace self-love, they cultivate compassion, respect, and understanding. People become less judgmental and more supportive, creating environments where everyone can thrive and shine. Practicing self-love isn't always easy. It requires patience, forgiveness, and consistent effort to challenge old negative beliefs. But the transformation is worth it. As you nurture your relationship with yourself, you become more whole, more joyful, and more alive. In the end, self-love is a revolutionary act that changes not only your life, but the world around you. By loving yourself fiercely, you contribute to creating a culture where every person feels valued, accepted, and beautiful, exactly as they are. Every body, every shape, every size carries its own story and its own kind of beauty. When we learn to celebrate all these forms, we honor the uniqueness that makes each person special. This celebration is about recognizing that there is no single definition of beauty. It's a vast, vibrant spectrum that includes everyone. Often, society elevates certain body types while marginalizing others, creating unrealistic ideals that many struggle to reach. But these ideals are just one small piece of a much larger puzzle. True beauty thrives in diversity, in the differences that make us who we are. By celebrating every form, we break down harmful stereotypes and build a culture of acceptance and respect. Celebrating every form also means appreciating the functionality and resilience of the human body in all its variations. Whether your body is strong and muscular, soft and gentle, curvy or slim, it is designed to carry you through life's challenges and joys. That alone is worthy of gratitude and celebration. When we shift our focus from comparison and criticism to appreciation and celebration, we create space for greater self-love and confidence. Instead of trying to change ourselves to fit a mold, we start to see the beauty in our natural shapes and features, embracing them as part of our unique identity. This mindset also encourages us to uplift others. When you celebrate your own form, you naturally encourage others to do the same. This creates a community where people support and affirm each other's beauty, helping everyone to feel seen and valued. It's important to remember that celebrating every form isn't about ignoring health or well-being. It's about respecting and loving your body as it is, while making choices that feel good to you. This balanced approach helps you live a fulfilling life without the pressure of conforming to unrealistic standards. Ultimately, celebrating every form is a powerful act of liberation. It frees you from judgment and opens your heart to the incredible diversity of human beauty. When we embrace this truth, we build a world where everyone can stand proud, knowing they are beautiful just as they are. Remember this: beauty is not a single shape, size, or style. It is a celebration of diversity. Strong, soft, curvy, slim, all are beautiful. When you embrace your unique self with love and authenticity, you unlock a power that no one can take away. Your beauty is your strength, your voice, your light. So stand tall, celebrate yourself fully, and inspire the world to do the same. Because when we all honor our true beauty, we create a world filled with confidence, acceptance, and limitless possibility. You are beautiful, exactly as you are.